Huh?
Can you put those in
You
the
can
bag?
throw it in here.
Oh, that's good.
Huh? Yeah, you can throw it in here. I don't care.
Thank you. Hope they don't fall.
You're all right.
What are you doing?
This is my beat up car, so I'm not too worried about it. So you're Remco,
Yeah.
and what's your name?
Olivia.
Olivia. My name's Carmelo. Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you. So this is your car.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't keep these things nice. So how's your guys' night so far?
Pretty good. We went to the skate park in Tampa today for there's like a big contest going on now.
Okay.
And I qualified 15th for the semifinals.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's cool. I was gonna ask you if you're any good or if you were just there to watch.
Yeah, I'm in the contest, so.
Really? Is this your first time? Or?
Yeah, first time to Tampa, so.
Well, I know, but do you go to contests a lot?
Yeah, in Europe, but never in.
Wait a minute. You came to US to do this?
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Show it to me. Show.
What do you want to say?
I don't know. Show me why you came here. Well, like, what is it? What's the event called?
Tampa Pro.
Tampa Pro.
Yeah.
No kidding. How long you been, doing it? Like competing?
I've been skating for 10 years now, and I've been skating contests since like 3-4 years.
No way, dude.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Do you have like a video or something?
Me skating or me
Yeah,
skating
sure.
a contest?
I mean, Olivia, do you compete with him?
No, it's like boys and girls on surf or something.
That's some stuff
That's cool, dude. So how many people were there? You were 15?
Yeah, there were like 80
That's
like the best skaters in the world, because this is like one of the biggest ones.
Yeah.
It's on with the invite. You cannot just come and
Skate.
How do you get invited? You just be good long enough and then get invited? Or?
yeah.
Yeah.
And you need.
You got to do the like low level competitions and then
You also need your own pro skateboard.
Like
what?
when
You mean like a sponsor?
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
but when the sponsor like thinks you're like good enough, or
Wants to give you like.
yeah,
money.
they give you like your own signature.
Which one is it?
skateboards. Both.
Both?
Are my signatures. Wait, it's actually the graphic is what it's all about. And then over there it says my last name and the brand. So when
That's
they give you like
cool.
your own skateboard or your own shoes,
Yeah.
you'll be a pro skater, and then you can compete in this contest. You also have to be like, you have to send them like, can I compete, and they will say like yes or no.
Yeah. So is this the only thing you came to US for, or do you have many?
Only this one,
Okay.
and to see the Tampa, because
Yeah.
we went like a week before just to see Tampa, because we never been.
Yeah.
To the,
Have you never been? Besides,
I've been in Texas once, and she's been in New York once, but that was a
What
long
do you-
time ago.
do you guys know like your way around and what there is to do and all that?
Kind of. We went to Clearwater Beach.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
#1 beach in the country 3 years in a row. Okay, that was beautiful. I bet you love that.
Yeah, that was good.
And then we saw like this brown pelican, and we were like, what? And we were shocked that they are just wildlife.
Yeah, yeah. So where else? What else have you done? Like, what do you like doing? You don't seem like partiers.
No. We
Okay.
don't drink.
You don't drink at all. Okay. What do you like? You like nature? You like
We've been to the Museum of Art.
Mosey? Oh, okay.
We just wanted to select the museum.
Okay.
And we've also been to the Random Mall because I really wanted to go to Build-A-Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the Museum of Science and Industry here too. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome to go to. They call it Mosey. So if you look up MOSI, then you can see that if you want.
We live on one day.
Yeah.
And we're so sad because we love it, but it's too much.
Yeah,
We don't
yeah.
want to go. And
Yeah.
the weather is so nice.
In this, like not this area specifically, but in Tampa, if it looks sketchy, you know what I mean when I say sketchy?
Like raining and
No. Like kind of scary, like people.
yeah.
If it looks like you shouldn't be there, you probably shouldn't. So just be careful of that.
With like everything or
No. Like close to where we were is a city called Ybor, Y-B-O-R.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous place to be.
Really?
Looking the way you guys do, yeah. Like foreign, white, like that kind of thing. You guys don't look like you're from here.
Okay.
No,
So-
we look like rich kids.
I've picked up. Well, to me, you look more like Czech. What's your nationality?
Netherlands.
Netherlands. Okay. So in the downtown areas, there's a lot of crime. Like there isn't any major, and I don't mean like Tampa downtown. I mean like Ybor.
Yeah.
Is
You know,
Tampa
there's-
very good.
Oh well, Tampa's great if you know, if you know where you are, and most people do that live here. You know, Tampa's great, but it's got little pockets, little sections of not good stuff. So there, we have Airbnbs like everywhere here.
Yeah.
The criminals know which ones are Airbnbs and which ones aren't. So when people go there, they break in and take their stuff. And in Ybor, which it's a shame because Ybor it's Y-B-O-R. It is a 250-year-old city.
Yeah, it's really cute.
It's beautiful before 9 p.m. Before 9 p.m., it's very friendly, family friendly, and if you like history, you're gonna love that area.
Yesterday we went to like the bricks.
You start to see like further down the strip, you start to see like you think of it this way, I've been driving for almost 5 years, and I have crazy stories. 80% of the bad stories have come out of just Ybor, like out of many counties.
That's
You know, so I try not to go there, but I pick up a bunch of people that had their phones stolen, a bunch of people that got assaulted, you know, just bad stories out of there. If you went there, and it's not a guarantee, but if you went there, guys will grab her just to fight you, like just animals, you know.
Why would they like to fight you?
To act tough.
Yeah, it's crime. It's I mean, I don't know about Netherlands, but I'm starting to think that you guys don't have bad areas, like gangs.
We have, but no gangs.
Yeah, no, this is gangs. I'm talking gangs. In this area, Tampa is pulling in so much money, and they do this in every city, New York, Detroit, Chicago. When the city is making so much money, the city will put more money into the nicer areas, and they will ignore certain areas. And those people have so little money that they are forced to try to take it. So when you do that and you get involved in drugs and alcohol a lot, you change.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people your age, like I don't know how old you are, but like college-ish, they like to go out and drink and go party and that kind of thing, and so that's how they are. But people that can't afford that, they run on the streets, you know, and they try to get into trouble. It's not all the time, but I have heard a lot of stories, and I have had, when I had a girlfriend, I had that problem, is people want to fight. They know because in Ybor it's too busy. If you go up to a cop and say, hey, my girl Olivia just got grabbed, they're too busy. They can't do that. They're dealing with prostitution and things like that. I talked to police, and police in Ybor say that on average, they have about 80 cops there, 90 cops. On average, they hear that somebody had their phone stolen 6 times every hour. So it's not a terrible place. It's just at night, like if you're a partier and you want to go to the craziest place there is, most people, most drinks, you know, of course that's going to be a problem area because everybody's going there.
And what do you think about this area?
It's all right. Yeah, this is fine. These are decent houses.
Yeah, they're good.
So, I mean,
Because
I
we were
wouldn't.
walking here in the night.
Oh no, I wouldn't worry about that. Like,
No?
I know this sounds stupid, but when you see the grass is all the same color, you know, and there's no broken down cars in the yards, people are paying for these lights. These trees, they're manicured. Like this looks decent. I wouldn't worry about this at all. Not at all.
But like the night that we missed our transfer, we had to walk really far to get to another bus stop.
The bus stops are always terrible.
And
So
there were like a group of guys outside their house, and we were walking, and then one guy wanted to come to us like across the street, and then he saw it.
Yeah, because there were a lot of people just standing there.
yeah.
And then we walked back and went in another street. And
Yes. See,
then
okay,
we
so
called Uber, so-
that is very smart. So I have heard stories of people. See, that's called, spidey sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you get that, the worst that can happen, like when you get that and you listen to it, The worst that can happen is you're wrong.
Yeah.
You know,
It's better
but
safe than sorry.
these people, they want to get close to you. So I know, see, like when I smoke cigarettes, so I go to like a parking lot that's lit up so I can see. When I'm smoking and somebody starts coming up to me, I know they're going to ask me for a cigarette, and I know they probably don't want a cigarette. I know that, you know, because I drive in a lot of these bad areas. I had some people took a B&B, you know, went to a B&B, and the guy was out of cigarettes, out of alcohol. It was late at night, and his buddy told him, "Don't walk to the gas station." An area much worse than this. This guy decided to walk to the store. He didn't want to pay $8 for an Uber, and on his way, the guys were like, "Hey, can I get a cigarette?" He's like, "I don't smoke," and they were like, "Well, just give me everything you have then," and they robbed him, and I picked him up. Dozens of times I've picked people up that just got robbed.
Really?
Yeah, because a lot of these college kids, see, in Tampa there are really nice areas right next to really bad areas. So a lot of our college kids, they can walk around shit-faced in a place like this. It's fine, but one street over, and it's not fine, and they're in their own heads because they got away with it hundreds of times. You know, and it's that one time you better give your stuff up. So it's just better safe than sorry, and I'm not trying to scare you.
No.
You know, but there's plenty of people. I've called, you know, I've had girls that are on the phone and they're crying because they're being followed by guys, and I got to get to the girl faster than they can get to her, and she don't even know where she is, you know, because she's not from here. But yeah, if it...
Also, we wanted to take like bus 6, and then the bus driver told us, no, take bus 15, it's
Yeah.
more safe.
Yes.
Is that really?
So, yes.
Okay. Also during the day, like, is it bad to take the bus during the day?
No, but I mean, I'm not being rude here, but you cannot afford Uber during that time?
No,
We can, but it's like 15 euros to go to the skate park and then also 15 to get back.
and it's like $2 or $4 per bus. So we just saved that money. The first days we were like, yeah, sure, we'll take the bus, and then we were like, oh, everybody is talking kind of shit about the bus, so okay, now we'll just take Uber at night.
So it's odd because you guys seem like super sweet and wholesome. Like, I don't see that very much. You can do it if it's during the day. I wouldn't say it's that big a deal. Just be aware. That's all.
For
Yeah.
sure.
This is a nice. Well, I don't want to say this is a nice area, but this is not nearly a bad area.
So we
It
don't
would
have
have
to worry too much.
no, not at all. So it
Not
would
that we're planning on going outside.
it would have to
but-
look so much worse than this. Perfect example. When you start to see garbage everywhere, bottles, wrappers, tons of it, that's not a good place.
Not a good place.
I'm not talking about little pieces like this. I'm talking about people clearly used something and threw it on the ground everywhere.
It's okay.
Kitty catty.
Okay,
So, yeah.
that's good to
Yeah,
know.
like
Yeah.
we walked along like a sort of highway or something, and then there was a lot of garbage.
So the highways, you need to not do that. So around here, that's the highways kind of divide the good from the bad. Lots of bums, lots of people will live under the highways.
Yeah, we saw
So-
a guy like jumping against the wall just with his whole body.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
drugs.
Doing
It's
it again and
it's
again.
drugs. It's
Yeah.
fentanyl. It's
Zombie drug.
yes. So fentanyl, bath salts. So it's
Why would they do that?
because it's super cheap, and people that have terrible lives, lots of pain in their lives, they just want an escape, so they try some cheap drug like crack. They try it and they forget how bad life is for a day, and then they try it again. Then they're hooked on it. You have to do it, you know. So it is really, really sad, but we are privileged. You guys more than me. Like, if you're not used to this kind of thing,
There's
like
a lot of homes, and where we come from, like it's all taken care of. Like there's almost no.
you're talking about all the Netherlands, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not here at all. This county is called Hillsborough County.
Wait,
It-
where are we now?
Yes,
Oh, yeah?
the county. So it has like Tampa, Brandon, all these cities in Hillsborough County. In Pinellas County, over the bridge, everything's beautiful. In Pinellas County, you almost never see this stuff. You know, it's just too much. It's sad to see, but it is here.
Yeah.
You know, so, but yeah, we got a lot of problems that a lot of countries don't have. You know, like the school shooting thing. It's not as much as you think it would be, but it's like other countries have zero, like never happened.
Do
you
it
know.
happen here? A what?
School shootings?
Yeah.
Hundreds of them.
Really?
Hundreds of them.
No way. I think I never heard that.
You never heard that? It's sad, but yeah, it's not one thing that did it.
Mm-hmm.
It's
a lot of
decades
things, yeah.
of this.
Okay. Thank you so much.
There's a lot of beauty here. It's not all bad. So you can check out Mosey.
Yeah, I saw it.
You can check out Mosey if you want. Downtown St. Pete is beautiful, and that's really safe. That's a drive though, like 30 minutes, something like that. So.
There you go.
Well, Remco, good luck. Thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you for
Good
all
luck
the
on your
tips
competitions
and
and whatnot.
Thank you so
info.
much. Yeah. Thank
Yeah,
you for all
not a problem.
The information and
Yeah.
it was nice. Like actually to hear about like what kind of areas are good and bad.
Yeah.
Because we were
and-
like kind of like thinking like, is this good? Is this bad?
No, you're fine here. You're fine here.
Cool. Good
Thank
to
you
know.
so much.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
And wait, one more question. The area where like we got picked up, is that good?
Where were you? Like what?
At the gas station?
No, I know, but why? Oh no, that's not a good area.
No.
No.
So better not get something to eat there.
I mean, it's tough. You guys clearly look like you're not from here.
Okay.
Like, I mean, unfortunately, that's what it is. It's the
Yeah.
blonde. It's your style. It's the
Is this
skateboards.
stuff gonna happen at the gas station also?
At that gas station,
Yeah. Are people gonna rob you in front of the gas station?
it could happen. When
And nobody will do a thing about it?
well, they'll probably help, not you.
Really?
Well, because people band together, you know, so crime is easier with a bunch of people. I'm not saying that it would happen. It wouldn't happen to me, but I look like, that I've been here before.
Yeah.
You guys have a very like curious way that you look. You know what I mean? It's beautiful and innocent, but that's the prey.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I look for.
Yeah. So, I would just be careful. I mean, it wouldn't be a big deal. I would suggest to you, if there's another way, I would do that because you have assets. Okay, it's the same thing. Like, definitely don't play on your phones. Don't let people
No.
see your phones. So the skateboards, like when you see skateboarders, they don't look like you guys. That because they use them for travel. They don't use them for sport. So with sport, you have money. I'm not saying you guys do, but people think.
Yeah.
Do you have a bag on?
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys got two big ass bags that people could just done,
Yeah.
so that they're gonna look at like because people don't wear that.
Okay.
Just be super careful.
Thank you.
But the thing is, like, if somebody comes up to you, you really think about whether you should or should not do anything.
How do you mean?
I mean, if somebody wants your shit,
Yeah.
you should think about the possibility of giving it to them and leaving with her.
Yeah, because
Don't try to fight.
maybe they have a gun.
They,
Right?
they probably don't, but you're not the first person. If you get robbed, you ain't the first person.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong, especially when you're taking care of someone, there's nothing wrong with acknowledging that she's more important than your pride. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Because
just
other guys will be like, oh, I will fuck
they
you
want
up.
your stuff,
Yeah.
and if you can keep it, try. But don't die for it.
Okay.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
that's good. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Enjoy, guys.
Have a good night.
Oh my God, sweetest couple ever.